Good morning, family. You are watching Executing My Ex's Ministries Transparent Transformational Tuesdays. I am your host, Ashley D. And as always, I am excited whenever you have a brief moment just to jump on and tune in for a brief word of encouragement or thought that would challenge you throughout your day. It is another beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. I already took my walk this morning. I got to stroll down the street, get my mile in, trying to get my exercise on. But I also began to just be thankful and grateful for the new mercies, the sun shining, God allowing us to see another day that we never seen before. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies we see. And I am so excited that God continues to allow us to experience his new mercies each and every day, as undeserving as we all are. But listen, I just want to dive in and jump on for a brief moment and talk about overcoming our pride. And so if I'm honest, listen, like literally the past 24 hours, maybe 48, but definitely the past 24 hours, the Lord began to drop so many different things in my spirit about us, having so much pride. It looks different from each and every one of us. None of us are exempt, but we have all experienced prideful moments, and we can be honest. Some of us can be arrogant. Some of us could be superior above others. Some of us have low self-esteem. We don't think highly of ourselves, but then there are some of us who think very highly of ourselves that, we forget that we were once at the bottom. Sometimes, we experience pride from being, jealous and envious of others. Sometimes we experience pride where, just our dignity, that, we just refuse to ask for help or refuse to allow people to know what we struggle with. It's just so many different ways that we have expressed pride in our lives. And if we can be honest, if we really think back to those prideful moments, can we all be honest and say that we have experienced the fall that has come after? Whether it has been public or private, there has been a fall after we have been so prideful. If I could be honest, some of my prideful moments included me, hiding behind, the fact that I have degrees. Okay, so if I got 3 degrees. I have a bachelor's and 2 masters. And so sometimes, and I think I kind of allowed, if I'm honest, like real honest, I don't take credit for anything. I know God has brought me through and got me to a place where I am now, and it's by his goodness and his grace and mercy that I'm here. But, at one point in my life, I can honestly say I kind of had friends that was just like, well, you got all these degrees, you know what I'm saying? So you're better, you don't have to, stoop down to this, and you don't have to experience that. And, just kind of put me in this bubble where I felt like I was slightly superior or better than some people because I had accomplished these degrees and I have accomplished these achievements. And it kind of ended up being my persona where I would say, you're not going to get another Ashley Dickens that, knows how to do this and know how to do that, that's very knowledgeable on this and knowledgeable on that. And when I can honestly say, when I begin to take on that persona, I begin to experience downfalls publicly and privately. And I can tell you, when those downfalls came, like they hurt, like they really hurt, and they humbled me like that. It goes back to the saying, sometimes, experiences allow you to eat a piece of humble pie, and you will, because you realize that no matter, what accolades you have accomplished, no matter the titles, no matter, what you have achieved in your life, you can still fall. You can still get to the bottom. When you remove God out of the equation, you basically is like giving God a slap in his face that it's not by his might or his power that you even made it, but it's by your own will and your way. And it's not true. Whenever we operate in pride, whenever we have those moments where we compare ourselves to everybody else, and we feel like we're superior, and we feel like we're arrogant, and so many things are beneath us. We're saying that God is not who he is. We're saying that we don't love him wholeheartedly like we say we do. If anything, we love ourselves more than we love him. So today I want to challenge you to continue to ask God to show areas of your life where you have been the most prideful, where you feel like you have not put him first and have not put him in a place where acknowledging the fact that he is greater, he is mightier, he is the reason why we are here, he is the reason why we are still moving forward. And when we continue to be, prideful, when we continue to act as such as if he's not relevant at all, we will continue to experience downfalls, whether it be public or private. Now, this even goes to all my ministry leaders. Sometimes we hold these titles, sometimes because we have reached a certain point in ministry that we feel like we're like so many things are beneath us, but we're not. Just like he gave you the strength and the courage and the knowledge to pursue those things, he can take and strip you away from all of those things. Like, I was literally reminded, y'all, of so many people in my life, and I didn't realize it until I began to study pride very deeply, and I began to see how many people in my life are so prideful, and some of the things that I even have been prideful about, and it has convicted me to do better and to always put God first and to always acknowledge him for the reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm still pressing forward, and the reason why I'm still making it. And so today, for those who are watching, for those who have taken a moment to jump on, please, please, please pray to God about him showing you areas in your life where you are the most prideful, and ask him to fix those problems, to shape you, put you back on the potter's wheel. Listen, if you're anything like me, my prayer is always, God, keep me on the potter's wheel, because I know I am not perfect. I know I have my failures and my issues and my problems, my isms, my schisms, all those different things. So God, continue to put me on the potter's wheel so you can mold me and shape me and change me into who you would have me to be, and not what everybody else think I should be. So today, I want you to always have the prayer in your heart and in your mind that God continue to show me the different areas in my life where I am the most prideful, so I can change, so I can be more humble, so I can have the persona of meekness and humility versus being caring and loving more about myself than you. So we no longer want to be prideful. We no longer want to operate the way that we have been operating. When they say pride, when the Bible say pride comes before the fall, that is real, that is true. And God he hates when we are prideful. He hates when we are too proud. And so today, I want to encourage you to continue to ask God to shine light on the areas where you are the most prideful. Also, surround yourself with people who can even shine light on those areas, people that you trust, people that are going to be really honest with you, and that's going to hold you accountable for making those changes. Also, get in the posture of prayer. Like that's the main thing. Get in the posture of prayer and reading his word so you can continue to understand and get the knowledge and understanding that you need in order to understand what pride is and how we can do better about being prideful. Because listen, we are living a life that we're trying to live transformed lives, but we cannot live transformed lives if we are not first able to be transparent. God cannot fix, he cannot change, and he cannot bless who we pretend to be. So continue to be transparent enough and say, God, I have some areas in my life where I am the most prideful. I need you to highlight those areas. I need you to show them and reveal them to me. And I need you to help me to overcome this with humility, with putting you first and acknowledging that you are the reason why I am here. You are the reason why I breathe, move, and have my being. So today, I want to know where I am the most prideful, and put me back on a potter's wheel and help me fix it, and show me how to fix it, and show me how to practice humility and meekness as I press forward along this Christian journey. So I hope something was said to encourage you on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to Executing My Essence Ministries Transparent Transformational Tuesdays. I am your host, Ashley D, and I will see you tomorrow for Worship Wednesday. I love you with the love of Christ, and enjoy your beautiful day. God bless you.